Okay, welcome to the Scratch version of the Conversation Bot project. To get started, we'll just go to the Scratch website, which is, if you just Google Scratch, it's the first result. And if I click on Create up here, I will get a new project. Just get rid of that. So in Scratch, just to show you around, there is the screen that we'll be using for that our game will appear on over here. This is where you'll be building code in the middle, and then in the on the left, instead of you just typing in code, you can select blocks of code, which is really useful to just be able to browse through everything that there is, and it's also useful not having to not making little mistakes like accidentally mistyping something, which is impossible. You can still make lots of mistakes, but just it's hard to mistype something. Um, so basically, our program is going to look very, very similar to the Python program. Um, it'll just be blocks instead of text. So let's get started. First of all, they've put this picture of a cat here. We don't want the cat. This is our first sprite. So let's get rid of him. We will have to choose some sort of picture though, because in Scratch, it's basically impossible to do something without graphics. It's just sort of hard coded in. Um, Whereas with Python, graphics is an added sort of module, if you want to think of it that way. So if you come down here and go to choose a sprite, you can choose whoever you want for your conversation bot. I might be a little bit ironic and actually choose a picture of a computer um, and place that here. And while I'm at it, I might just change the size here from 100% to 150 because he's the main character here. And in the backdrop, I'm just going to choose. You can get pictures from the internet, but for the moment, I'll just keep it simple and oh, beautiful. There we go. The computer can be in love with me. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So in this one, basically, how do I get the computer to or the chatbot to introduce itself? So the first thing that I need to get before anything else, and this happens automatically in our Python version, but in this version, if you go to Control here, actually events, sorry, events. When the green flag is clicked, you need to grab one of those. So that means that when I click on the green flag, any code under here will be executed. So I want the computer to introduce itself. So I want it to say something. Saying something is going to appear on the screen. So it's under looks. If I click over here onto looks, I could actually record sound, and you can record sound snippets and play those instead, and have a sort of an audio conversation with the computer. But for the moment, we'll stick with this one. So I'll let you play around with that one. So looks over here, and under looks. Oops, I'm sorry, I have to click on the laptop. Make sure you've always clicked on the correct sprite when you're putting code in, because I had clicked on the backdrop here, and the backdrop can't say anything, so I didn't have that option. Okay, so let's go here under looks, say hello for 2 seconds. Oops, I'll come back up. Oh, I need a, okay, my bad. I put that on the backdrop. There we go. So when the green flag is clicked, say hello for 2 seconds. In this case, I don't want it to say hello for 2 seconds. I'll get it to say hello. I am a computer, just like the other project. And I might just make this a little bit bigger so you can see there. Hello, I'm a computer. And then if I click the green flag, it will say hello, I'm a computer for 2 seconds. If I want it to pause a little bit after that's finished, in the control blocks, I could make it wait 1 second after that before saying something else. And then uh, I could get it to say, my name is Monty. And if I hit run, it'll say, hello, I'm a computer. My name is Monty. Another thing is I can click on the full screen version of that, which might be a bit easier to read. Okay, so that's a start, and I'll show you how to add more things in the next video.